What is up, ninjas? Kevin David with That Lifestyle Ninja, and today we are going to go over how to make $100 per day the fastest possible way, but more importantly in a scalable way as a teenager or somebody with little to no money in the bank to work with. So stay tuned, guys. We are going to go over the absolute best ways to start making money online today. What is up, ninja? So we are going to get into the absolute best 3 ways to make $100 or more per day with absolutely no money, and I'm talking you can't even afford ramen money. You have zeros in your bank account money. So stay tuned for that. But before we do that, we are going to talk about a few things that you should not spend your time doing. You should not spend your time learning the ins and outs of. There's so much misinformation out there about, get rich quick, how to make money fast, blogging, doing all these things. We are going to clear up a few of those myths very quickly before we dive in to the absolute best ways to make money online. Why you cannot make money blogging. For some of you who've been around for a little bit longer, you've probably heard of fake Steve Jobs. This guy was a blogger, a very popular blogger who was kind of playing the, comical fake Steve Jobs role, writing articles as him. New York Times actually wrote an article on him, which is incredibly hard to get, done about yourself as a blogger. He had 500,000 visitors in one day, which is very difficult to do with a website. And for the entire month, his paycheck was $1,000, which over a 30-day period is around $33 per day. Was it worth it? Absolutely not. No matter what anyone tells you, you should not, in this day and age, devote your time and energy to scaling a blogging business. Is it possible to make money blogging? Are there people out there doing it? Absolutely. Is there better ways? Absolutely. So we're going to move on to the next thing, Mechanical Turk. So I see a lot of YouTube articles and blog posts about Mechanical Turk, which is a Amazon product where they basically said that humans are better than machines at doing certain tasks. So they're talking about selecting objects from pictures, writing product description, transcribing audio. So you're literally doing the most menial tasks as more or less a human robot over and over again, doing the same tedious tasks, transcribing audio, writing product descriptions, or choosing images out of, selecting objects out of a picture or video for CAPTCHA. Is Mechanical Turk worth your time? Absolutely not. And if you have to, go do your research for yourself, please do it. Look up Mechanical Turk. It literally pays you sometimes 3 cents per task. And there's a ton of, articles out there from the affiliate program from Amazon trying to, promote this service. Is it worth your time? Absolutely not. So the next thing that we're going to look at is Music X-Ray. So Music X-Ray and a couple of other copyright services basically allow you to listen to music and they pay you for it, right? And so as we can see here, fans have the option to check out more of the artist's music, leave feedback, and even pay the artist. So basically, Music X-Ray charges the artist to promote their music. If people like it, maybe they'll check it out, other songs of theirs. And so more or less, you get paid to listen to music. But the problem is, it's very hard to actually fake this. You have to actually, sit there, spend time, answer questions, prove that you're actually there listening. And, I've seen a lot of articles out there recently not recommending Music X-Ray because they literally don't send you enough songs to reach the cash out amount that makes it worth your time. So the moral of the story here, guys, is yes, are there possible ways to make money? There's thousands, but the key to being a successful entrepreneur, especially in the online space, is that you get good at what you do, and you want to do things that are very scalable and are able to make you huge amounts of profits. Is blogging that? No. Is Mechanical Turk that? No. Is any Music X-Ray or listen to a song for money service worth your time? Absolutely not. So let's get into the ways that you should be making $100 or more a day with absolutely no money to start. All right, ninjas, let's get into the best 3 possible ways to make money today when you have zero, because as most people know, it takes money to make money. So we're going to start on eBay. Everybody knows eBay. They have millions and millions of customers. They bring all the traffic to you. It's a very nice advantage that eBay and Amazon have versus, using your own Shopify sites or your own dropshipping site. We are going to focus on eBay for number 1. So what we're going to do is use a website called Watch Count. And Watch Count is a very cool website. It shows you what is most popular on eBay as voted by eBay users. And so we're just going to choose a random category. What should we choose? Electronics. We're going to choose business industrial. That sounds like a random one. So we go ahead and click on it, and it shows us now there's 15,136 people watching this specific product. So we're going to take a look at a few of these. Let's just choose a random one. This looks like a random one. So we're going to do this, what is this even? A lab compound. It's a microscope, right? So we're going to open up this eBay listing, and as we can see here, right, one sold in the last hour. We can see literally that 4,414 sold of this specific product. So we know for a fact that this is selling. So what we're going to do is use a fun little trick. We open up the actual image itself, right click and press right click on the image and go to search Google for image. And this is a cool little way that Google uses to index basically all images. It uses an incredibly complicated algorithm to show the location of all of the pixels and colors, and then use it to cross-reference all of the different images on the web in an incredible way. But that is not important. So we're going to look at AM Scope, right? So it looks like this company might be selling that same thing, but we are looking for an actual link of another seller. So as we can see here, Amazon has 4 new Prime eligible 2-day shipping for $69.98, and as we can see here on eBay, it is selling for $136.88. So if we open that up really quick, $136.88. Amazon has it for $69.98. So we're going to minus $69.98. That means every single one of these that we buy off Amazon after we get a sale on eBay, right? So we get a sale on eBay, we immediately go over to Amazon, input that, that buyer's information of where they want it shipped, and all of a sudden we made $66.90 for every single sale that we get. 4,414 have sold. So if we go 4,414 times that profit, that is almost a $300,000 profit if we had every single one of those sales. So if we get one sale a day for this specific product, all of a sudden we made nearly $100, right? Almost $70 off that one sale. All of a sudden, if we find a few other products, right, and we can look through all of these different listings, right? We're looking at, clothing, cell phone accessories, camera, photo, business, industrial, all of these different types of categories, right? Baby, all of these different categories, and we can literally see for us, organized, what the most watched items are. We go through one at a time, open up the listing on eBay, do a reverse Google image search, find it somewhere else for cheaper, buy it after we get a sale on eBay, right? So we sell it for $100 on eBay. We never buy any product. We never have any inventory, no overhead. We sell it for $100. We find it somewhere else before we even make that listing on eBay for $50. Sell it for $100. Buy it for $50. After you sold it for $100, all of a sudden you made $50 profit with absolutely no work, no inventory, and literally no risk. Alright guys, let's do one more example just so we can kind of hammer this home. I want to just show you, that it really does work across all categories. Sometimes you can't find it, but there are a few other little tricks that I want to make sure we talk about. So we're getting toys and hobbies right now. Little kind of novelty items like toys or, remote control cars or jewelry or small things that are kind of easily created from a manufacturing perspective generally are pretty good for this type of thing. You don't really want to do things that are, under $5 just because the shipping can kind of add up, but let's just look at this one for example. So we're going to take a look at these base plates, top selling product, 8,000 plus sold. A ton of interest here. These are Lego base plates, and we're going to search Google for this image again. And again, why we're doing this, maybe if you guys are wondering, a lot of people out there are very lazy, especially drop shippers, right? So drop shippers are incredibly lazy. So we're going to take a look at Amazon again. And one thing to note is Amazon generally doesn't like people that are drop shipping to or from their listings. So you don't want to, do a ton of traffic to and from Amazon. And as we can see here, these are $12 on Amazon, and they are only $8 on eBay. And when I was first kind of getting into this, it was crazy to me, right? Because how could something be so different in price and no one is actually going out there and bargain hunting? But if you think about it from your own perspective, right? Are you really going, hey, when I want to buy something, I'm going to check eBay, I'm going to check Walmart, I'm going to check Amazon, I'm going to check all these different things to save $4. And the reason that you don't do it, or I don't do it, and most people don't, is again just laziness. So dropshippers use the same images, which is why we can reverse Google search here. And something that I want to add, this little trick alone has made me a ton of money for dropshipping. So we're reverse image searching here. All we did was we clicked on this image, we right-clicked, press search Google for image, and then once we're here, we kind of just did Lego gray base plates. It auto-populates what the title of the image is. We erased everything else, and now we want to see if AliExpress actually has this. And we can see here that AliExpress does have these exact same base plates, and as we can see right here, it is gray, $139 per piece, right? And that is the key, guys. If you want to make $100 per day, we just found something that, okay, so it's $8.19 here, it's $12 on Amazon, and it is $1.39. So let's just say that, we're going to sell these on eBay for $8.19. Right, so we're going to do $8.19 minus $1.39. So this would be the profit on one sale, right? And then let's say we got, all of these sales, and we're probably not going to get all of them, right? But if we did, all of a sudden we just made $56,000 profit off one listing. All you have to do is find the disparity between one price and another for the exact same product on two different websites. So I hope that makes sense. That's one of the great ways to find these price differences and exploit it to make $100 profit per day. So let's move on to the next strategy. Alright guys, so the next way that we can make money $100 or more per day is by setting up affiliate sites. So what these guys have done incredibly well, right? So we see 757,000 likes, is they've taken a niche that they've proven to be profitable advertising on Facebook and on other advertising platforms and driving them to one centralized location. So they've proven, geeky, gaming, tech, toys, bacon. They literally have a bacon/zombie section. You think they haven't tested that with almost 800,000 likes? You're dead wrong. Right, so they have Star Wars, just all of these different types of products that they've proven that people are willing to buy on Facebook. And this is a great way to kind of familiarize yourself with things that people are going to be buying through these paid traffic when they show up on your Facebook feed and other advertising methods, right? On Amazon, you can sell things that people need as, commodities, because people will buy toilet paper and toothpaste and all of these different things on Amazon, but no one is going to buy that specific type of niched product with a paid advertising source, for example, showing an ad on a Facebook feed. So let me show you what I mean. So these guys aren't actually holding any inventory. They're not buying anything up front. They're not fulfilling anything themselves. All they're doing is driving people to their website, right? So they're bringing people from Facebook, Google, all these different sources onto Shut Up and Take My Money. And then as we can see here, this actually ships via Amazon. So when we go to buy this, it routes to the normal Amazon site. But what you'll see here is tag equals WEK07-20. So what this is this person's Amazon affiliate ID. So every time somebody buys this specific product with the link, with this tag equals WEK075-20, then the person who owns that Amazon affiliate account gets a percentage of that sale, right? So they might get 8%, 10%. So they might make $3 per sale, but that's a beautiful thing because they don't actually have to buy any inventory. They don't have to handle any of the shipping logistics. Literally all they're doing is getting an affiliate commission. And the beautiful part about aggregating a number of different products is when you pay to advertise to get someone to your overall site, then they could see, any number of all of these different products, right? They don't actually necessarily have to buy just one. Maybe they could buy multiple. Maybe they see something that they like that you didn't even advertise for, right? And once they actually land onto this site, the beautiful thing is you can retarget them with Facebook advertising, with Google, because now you've pixeled them. And if you don't know what pixeling is, make sure you go and check out my other link, my other YouTube video on Facebook advertising, everything on Facebook ads. It is the most comprehensive step-by-step tutorial that exists anywhere that I've found on YouTube. So check it out if you want. But basically, when you can drive people to your actual website that you own, it lets you retarget, which is the most profitable by far way of advertising. So let's talk about one more thing, Shopify with Oberlo. So for those of you who aren't familiar, I do have a pretty comprehensive YouTube video on everything Shopify dropshipping, right? Using Oberlo to import directly onto your Shopify site. So what Oberlo does is it allows you to import products directly from AliExpress. So you don't have to take your own product photos. You don't have to hold any inventory. Literally what you're doing is connecting a buyer and a seller. So if you advertise on your site selling a product for $9.99, you might import that exact same product from AliExpress and they only charge you $1.39. So you're making the difference between $9.99 and $1.39. And Shopify and Oberlo make this incredibly easy. Order products with one click. So you can import directly from AliExpress into your Shopify store with no work, no inventory costs, nothing up front. So you can do it even if you have $0, guys. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing when you sell 100 products a day, netting $5 profit on each one with nothing, with no inventory and no risk up front whatsoever. So how this works, guys, and we do have a more comprehensive tutorial about this on our YouTube, so make sure you check that out if you are interested as well. And subscribe, because it's always awkward when we're talking this much and you're observing all these things I'm doing and you're not subscribed. So do it, guys. I promise I'm going to put you out the best absolute content anywhere available for 100% free. So how we do this is we add to Chrome. So we're going to add this extension. And once we add the Oberlo AliExpress.com product importer extension, then it will be available up here. And then now we see that, we were just looking at that cat massacre gnome. So now we can see that the Oberlo sign appears. And so what this does is once you do sign into your Oberlo.com account, literally with the click of a button, one button, you can import any of these product listings already fully created, written out for you with the title, with the images, everything, right, directly into your Shopify store. You're only paying $7.50 for 4 pieces, and they're paying, $29.95, whatever the cost is, and you are netting 100% of that profit. So we're gonna look really quickly at a store just that I know one of my friends owns, called swaggifts.com. So he has some videos here, right? It's a very simple site, and all he's done is he's aggregated, some best sellers, put up some little gifts here. And literally what he's doing, again, with Oberlo, is he's imported these beads, as we can see here, right? He's just taking the pictures directly from AliExpress, which is why there's this other language here. He's added a few videos, right? Very simple stuff here. And now every time we order these water beads, right, let's take a look. So he's charging $7.50. And then if we look for water beads here in AliExpress, we see them for 99 cents. So he's netting, every time he makes a sale, right, $7.50 minus 99 cents is $6.50. So if he sells 10 a day, all of a sudden that's $65 profit with one single product, guys. So this is very exciting stuff. I hope you guys are kind of getting, how fast this can scale using the methods that I've just shown you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and we're going to move on to the next best way to make $100 or more per day. And don't go anywhere, because the third one, I promise you guys, you're going to love as well. All right, guys, on to method 2. So method 2 is YouTube. YouTube is one of the most incredible platforms for putting yourself out there and for building a following. YouTube is a questions-oriented database. So the more people that you can get interested in what you're talking about, the better. And let me repeat that for a second. The number one thing I've learned as I've progressed on my entrepreneurial journey is the more people who are interested in what you're doing, the better and the easier it is to make a ton of money. And the scalability of YouTube, when you can get followers on Instagram, Facebook, emails, when you can get people into Facebook groups, it literally becomes a huge snowball effect. So it's very difficult to get started, right? There's a lot of competition out there, but if you stay consistent, right, you're interesting, you put yourself out there, right, it is going to pay off. Please, if one of you out there believes me, leave a comment below saying I am going to start my YouTube channel, and I promise you I will respond, and you will thank me 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, however long it takes, when your life has completely changed. All it takes, guys, please, if you ignore everything else I say in this entire video, all it takes is one YouTube video to go viral to change your entire life. It happened to me, and it can absolutely happen to you guys too. So let's talk about how we're actually going to do this. So we can go to movie reviews, right? So There's a ton of different ways to do this, but let's just take a look at one of these. So Jeremy Kahn, right, 1.3 million subscribers, 1.26 million views, right? It's only been out for about 3 weeks. It was published on September 6th. So this guy literally reviews movies. And you know, you're probably thinking to yourself, how is he actually making money doing that, right? So he doesn't actually have any links really in here. He does have, you know, a link to his YouTube channel. The more subscribers you have, the more money you can get. Trust me when I say this, I will explain what I mean later, right? So follow Jeremy on Twitter, friend him on Facebook. So he's building an audience on multiple platforms. The more ways you can reach someone, the better, guys. So we're going to talk about, you know, and you might say movie reviews, right? But a lot of people are already doing this. But there's a ton of different movies always coming out, right? It doesn't have to be the most popular. It doesn't have to be in the US. You can say new international movies. There's always ways to iterate and, you know, become a little bit better or creative or carve out your own niche. So don't just copy what I'm saying word for word, right? Maybe you live in Korea and you can, you know, review movies on YouTube in Korean. Whatever it is, guys, take these strategies, you know, put your own unique twist on it, and trust me and thank me once you guys have, you know, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 followers, and all of a sudden your entrepreneurial journey has begun and it costs you $0 to do it. So the second way that I want to talk about how to use YouTube is hack videos. And so what I mean by hack videos, let's talk about that right now. So if we type in hacks to, right, and we don't even have to be clever here. We can literally just go hacks to, and it'll show you what the most searched terms are. Hacks to fall asleep. So look at this video, 10 million views from this girl, how to fall asleep. And it's, you know, obviously really intense. 9 million followers. Join the family, right? So she's collecting people into her vlog, into her ecosystem, onto her Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. She has business inquiries. And what you know, a lot of people might think, you know, how am I going to make money doing this now? Right? And those are the type of people who are not going to accumulate true wealth. So take yourself back for 1 second and think to yourself, what do I want to do now to have a better life later? Yes, you could go to McDonald's and work for $7 an hour and you'd have $7, right? But if you spent an hour building this Instagram or building this YouTube following, right, all of a sudden this person, right, has 8.8 million people interested in what she's doing. So you better believe that, you know, a sleep company or some new startup that has like a revolutionary pillow is going to pay this person thousands and thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars for putting a video out advertising their product. And that is the beauty of YouTube, you guys. Once you start to build out a niche, you can get literally these unbelievably huge contracts from companies out there, because they, you know, companies and startups and corporations with basically unlimited pockets are starting to realize that the new form of advertising is through influencers. And once you become an influencer, trust me when I say this, guys, your life is going to be so much better and easier, and you're going to meet all of these people that you never could have imagined that you were going to meet, right? I got to meet Gary Vaynerchuk last week. I've gotten to meet Russell Brunson, and the only reason I did that is because I became a content creator rather than a content consumer. So that maybe there's 1,000 people watching this, and you know, maybe only one of you is going to leave me a comment below saying, you know what, Kevin, I'm going to do this. I'm going to create a YouTube channel. I'm going to figure out what my niche is. Maybe it's, you know, video games tutorials. Maybe it's how to fall asleep. Maybe it's hacks. Maybe you're making movie reviews. There's all types of areas that you can, you know, take over and become a leader and an influencer in on YouTube. All you have to do is think about it and not be so short-sighted like most people are. You have to think about your long term, how you are going to make money in the future. If you invest in yourself now, right, you're going to be making so much more money than if you just go out there and try to, you know, buy and sell something off Craigslist or work at McDonald's or, you know, do anything where you might make a tiny bit of money now but not thinking about down the line. All right, so let's talk about the next strategy. So for those of you who don't know, PewDiePie is actually the most subscribed to YouTuber in the world. We can see here he has a absolutely absurd 57.3 million subscribers, excuse me, on YouTube. And we can see here from related channels if we want to check out other people, but you can learn a lot about what people like on YouTube if you take a look at the most popular YouTubers. When I wanted to figure out, what do people have for intros, what do people have for their end screens, how do people make, high quality videos, what are people interested in, how do you hook somebody at the beginning of a video, what are people looking for, rather, for this video it's how to make money online with, no upfront cost. For him it's he's looking for people who want entertainment by them. They like him. They like what he's talking about. So we can see here that
this is the grasslands.
He's literally going through a video game, showing it off. And there's lots of other YouTubers, when new video games come out, they review them. They show you a walkthrough. They show you some gameplay. They kind of give you a little peek into the game to help you decide whether or not to buy it. And you better believe that he is getting millions of dollars from video game companies who are trying to market their new games, because he can immediately reach 50 million plus people. All he has to do is upload one video. So the power of having followers, again, I know I've already said this, but if you don't listen to anything else I say for the rest of this video, the power of having followers and people who are interested in you because you are an interesting person, you're putting out content, you're putting yourself out there. The more people that you have interested in you, the more you're going to make down the line through, deals with companies that you believe in who are paying you to advertise their products, through affiliate deals, right? Through advertising costs, right? So let's take a look really quick at my YouTube. I'm not even, my strategy has nothing to do with, YouTube ad revenue, but as we can see, right, I've made almost over $1,600 this month, literally doing nothing. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. I just made $1,600 just from YouTube ad revenue, and so I have 40,000 subscribers. He has 100 times more than that, and so you can easily assume that he's making $50,000 a month, whatever it is, just from YouTube ad revenue. And maybe if you're out there and you're thinking I could never be the most subscribed YouTuber, absolutely you cannot ever be that unless you start and unless you try, right? And so another cool way, and the last way that we're going to discuss to make hundreds of dollars a day using YouTube with zero upfront costs, right? You can have zero ramen in your cupboard. You could have literally 1 cent in your bank account, and you can make a YouTube account. And so we're going to take a look at PewDiePie, things you didn't know. And so one of the cool ways that you can do this, right? So when people get really popular, when people get interesting, when a lot of people are interested in you, they want to know other things about you. So this isn't actually PewDiePie, but what he did very intelligently, and you can see 2 million views here, is he said 10 things you didn't know about PewDiePie. So you can do the same thing in the business niche. 10 things you didn't know about Tai Lopez, or is Tai Lopez a scammer? Or Gary Vaynerchuk, funny childhood story, or any number of things. When somebody accumulates a lot of interest and focus, you can make kind of complimentary videos about these people.
Hey guys, welcome.
Right, 5 YouTubers with crazy fans. This guy's doing a great job of 10 richest YouTubers, top 3 most evil YouTubers. Literally, this is the first time I've ever seen his channel. He's doing exactly what I was just describing. So he's taking very popular other channels, and he's making complimentary videos about them because a lot of people are interested, which means there's a lot of searches, which means that you can capitalize on that if you are intelligent about it. So those are kind of the cool little tricks that I like to use from a YouTube perspective, where you can make hundreds of dollars now, but more importantly, guys, you can get good at YouTube because it's a hugely scalable platform. And if you get more and more people that are interested in you, that are following you on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever it is, the more followers you have, the more money you are going to make down the line, guys. And please trust me, don't be like everyone else and be super short-sighted and say, I need to make $8 now. If you need that, go out and get a minimum wage job. But please, if you trust me, if you can just focus on what I'm saying for 1 second, don't be like everyone else. Be more far-sighted. Focus on your future. Get good at something that is very scalable, where you're gonna, you might not make $100 now, but you're gonna make $100,000 later. And if you haven't already, ninjas, make sure you click that subscribe button. And if you want to be up to date on all of the new That Lifestyle Ninja videos on how to make money online, click those notification bells. And I want you to do one last thing. Go down below and leave a comment saying I subscribe, so I know that you guys are all in on making money on the internet. Alright guys, method number 3, and this is going to be a good one, is affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is an incredible way to make a ton of money without having any products of your own. You know, maybe you haven't made that product yet, maybe you can't afford inventory. We are talking about how to make money when you can't afford ramen, so we're going to do that right here. So let's just, for example, type in camera to Amazon. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Jungle Scout, this is just a product to show kind of the sales, to do product research for Amazon FBA, which is another subject that I know intimately well. So we see, you know, $1.3 million in revenue a month. There is a ton of traffic for cameras on Amazon. So if we go Canon EOS Rebel, and again, we're going to use my favorite here, Canon EOS Rebel, and we're just going to go review. Right, so we're on YouTube. As we can see, you know, there's a number of different reviews here, and what these people do, how they make money.
Hey guys,
you know, so this guy only has 24,000 subscribers, right? He doesn't have a cool setup by any means. No offense, T-Bones, if you're out there watching, I still respect what you're doing, but he doesn't have a great setup, right? He's pretty new, it looks like, to YouTube. But as we see, 334,000 reviews. And what he's doing, aside from making, ad revenue, because 300,000 views, that's a reasonable amount of money as far as, ad revenue from a YouTube channel. But the main way that he's making money here is through affiliate links. So what we can see here is instead of, just putting like the URL to an Amazon link or whatever, what he's doing is using his Amazon affiliate link, like we talked about before. So if we go and look at the URL, we can see the tag equals T-Bones Tech, right? So again, T-Bones Tech, T-Bones Tech. So he's using his Amazon affiliate account. And for those of you who don't know, just so we can, Amazon Associates sign up. So if you want to create your own Amazon affiliate account, it is incredibly easy. Just Google search Amazon Associates sign up. Amazon.com, the web's most popular and successful affiliate program, right? So you join it just like that. And what he's doing now is every time somebody watches this video and says, oh, okay, maybe the Canon Rebel T6 is for me, then they click on this link because people are lazy, right? Because they don't want to go to Amazon to search it. They want to come right here and they want to buy it directly from this video because it doesn't cost them anything else. But this person very intelligently has created a system where he doesn't have any inventory himself, he doesn't have to fulfill any orders, he doesn't have to accept payment, he doesn't have to do anything besides just create this one 4-minute and 51-second long video. Probably took him, an hour or less to create that, and he's getting 334,000 very interested people, obviously, or else they wouldn't be searching Canon Rebel T6, interested in this product, watching his video, and then going to buy. And every time they do, he's making 10% of that sale, or $45, right? So let's get up the old calculator really quick. So let's say that 10% of the people who watch this bought, right? Let's actually say 5%, just to be even more conservative. So 5% of 334,288. So that is the amount of people who bought. And 16,000 people is 5%. So let's actually be even more conservative. Let's go 1% of people bought. So 334,288. And it might be way higher than this, guys. That is 3,342 people that purchased after watching his video. 1% of the people who watched. So 3,342 people purchased. He's making 10% of this sale price, right? So 10% of 449 is $44.90. So if 1% of people bought and he's making $44.90 from his affiliate percentage, right, 10% of the sale, that means he made $150,000 from this one video. And that might seem too good to be true. It might seem easy, but it's not that easy to rank to number one for these type of products unless you have a channel that has some authority and you're creating good videos, you're adding value, you're showing the price points. And the best way to do that is to go out and look at reviews of other products, right? So let's do iPhone 8 review. This is going to be obviously a huge one. We see Mac World, Gadget Mac, right? Some verified folks out here. One day ago with 500,000 views, right? So these are unboxing videos. Another great way to do this. She has 6 million subscribers, right? Sniper Wolf. And the best way to go about actually learning how to do these things, learning how to create unboxing videos, again, is by watching successful people do it. So making reviews of these products, right? It doesn't have to be a camera. It can be something, more specific. Maybe you're doing like, what's that? Virtual reality. What's that called again? Oh yeah, Rift. Oculus Rift. So let's do Oculus Rift review. So this is a little bit more. Oh, sorry, I'm on Amazon right now, not on YouTube. This is a little bit more niched, right? But again, here we go. 2 months ago with 67,000 views. Again, we see right here that it is his Amazon associate link. So people out there are doing this all the time, guys. And we see that Dyla0C-20 is his tag, which means every time somebody buys this for $499, he's making $49.90 or more, because the more you sell on Amazon Associates, the more you make in percentage on each sale, guys. And that adds up so quickly. Again, if 1% of people bought, right? So we'll do one last calculation just so it kind of comes in, right? So 67,443 times 0.01. So if 1% of people bought and he's making $49.90 per sale, which is 10% of the sale price, he made $33,000 profit from one 17-minute long video, guys. So I think a lot of you out there are kind of understanding how powerful this can truly be if you commit to it. Yes, it's not going to happen immediately, but don't give up, guys, because the first 1,000, the first 100 subscribers, I promise you, is harder than the next 10,000. Alright, guys, and so the last way that we are going to talk about how to make 100 or way more potentially per day with $0 in your bank account is the second form of affiliate marketing. So for those of you who do know about affiliate marketing, of course you know ClickBank. If not, then ClickBank is the #1 affiliate program out there, and a cool way to figure out what is selling, what people are making, is to look at the top ClickBank products for today's date. And so what we can see here is that numerology is the number one affiliate program on ClickBank. And if it's the #1 affiliate program on ClickBank, you know that there are thousands of people who are making a ton affiliate marketing for this specific product. And a funny thing to note, actually, is so CB Snooper is a website that shows you the top products on ClickBank. And as we can see here, they actually are affiliate marketing for their top 100. We see their affiliate market tag here, which is, again, very intelligent. And so, I don't know much about numerology. It's 4,000 years old, and they have a cool little backdrop here. So there's a ton of different stuff out there. Take a look at, the top products on ClickBank. We are going to focus specifically on my product because I know the most about it. And so what we can see here is Amazon FBA Ninja course review. So if we type that into YouTube, we can see, a bunch of different reviews here. I actually know this guy. It says do not buy, but then when you watch it, he does actually recommend you buy it. Again, smart with the thumbnail here, but as we can see here, he does have his affiliate links for all of the different products. So 5,000 views here, and with higher ticket items, right? So for the camera, it's only $400, right? But for a course, for a high ticket product, it's $1,000, and you might get 25 or 50% of a sale. Then even if you're converting at 1% here, right? That's 50 people. But if you're getting $500 in affiliate per sale, then you guys can do the math. It adds up extremely quickly. So as we can see here, people are making reviews on my course. Is it worth it? Right, we see a lot of different stuff, 2,000, 5,000 views, 1,200, 1,500, right? From broke to 10,000 profit within 3 months. All of these different things, never work again. People are doing a great job here, and kind of putting out YouTube videos, advertising on Facebook is another great way. And if you guys do want, a more detailed tutorial on how to affiliate market my specific course, check out the channel. Again, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't, because guys, it's awkward. Come on. We've talked this long, subscribe to the channel. I promise you it's going to be the best content out there. So if you do want more details on exactly how to affiliate market my course, go ahead and check out my video on affiliate marketing in the channel. So we're going to look at one of my affiliates here, and I'm not going to share who it is, but he's one of my top affiliates. As we can see, he has earned, just from affiliate marketing my course, $34,104. It looks like he made $125 literally just yesterday, which is great, right? And so I've paid him $35,000, which is 100% profit. And I know for a fact from this person that he did all of that with one YouTube video that took him an hour to make, guys. And not everyone out there does this, but I personally do share my ads that have worked for me, with $33 conversions and things like that. I share all of these with my affiliates just because I want to give back for people who are out there who are helping me kind of put the word out, spread the word about Amazon FBA and how you can make a ton of profit. So I will share the link in the description of the affiliate sign up if you guys are interested in becoming one of my affiliates and joining the $35,000 profit club. And so those are the ways that I like to make money with zero upfront costs, right? You could literally have no ramen in your cupboard, no money in your bank account, and you could do these things. All it takes is a little hustle, guys. Don't be the person who closes this video and takes no action. Go out there, start affiliate marketing, start a YouTube channel, right? We've talked about exactly how to do these things. Go out there and start a dropshipping site. We showed you step by step exactly how to do it. All it takes is a little bit of effort on your side. So I really hope that was helpful, guys. I was trying to put out the best video out there for how to make money if you have $0 in your bank account. We talked about drop shipping, right? We talked about how to connect buyer and seller, how to use watch count to find, very popular items, and then use Google image search to find them for much cheaper, connect the buyer and seller, and make the profit in between. We talked about how to create a YouTube channel, how to add value to people with movie reviews. Maybe you're, making a video game gameplay. Maybe you're showing hacks on how to do things, right? The more people that you have following you, the more you can get to follow you on Facebook, on Google, on Snapchat, on Instagram, right? The more people who are interested, the more you can make down the line from affiliate deals with products and companies out there who really you believe in their product and they believe in you. You guys can make thousands and thousands of dollars doing this. And then we talked about affiliate marketing, whether it's reviews of cameras and you're using your Amazon associate link, whether it's creating reviews on high ticket items like my course or like anyone's course out there that you believe in that's personally helped you, right? The more that you believe in a product, the easier it is to affiliate market. I would always recommend having full belief in anything that you do affiliate market, just so your customers and the people watching you can kind of get that sense of realism, that you're being true, that you're being honest, right? So those are the best 3 ways to make 100 or way more dollars per day when you have $0 in your bank account, guys. So get out there and start hustling. You make me